What is up, guys? BlackScape here. First of all, before I begin, I want to preface this by saying that the artwork in this Dragon Ball fan manga is actually generally really good, and the storytelling itself is actually pretty on point to Bardock from the Bardock special. It's almost dead on. And the artwork comes from Dragon Ball New Hope creator, who has created a Dragon Ball fan manga talking about Goten and Trunks that I actually do want to cover here in the future of the channel. So I'm going to leave a link to his Instagram in the description below in the top comment because he is the creator. The issue here is, for me, the premise is that this is replacing what happened in the Dragon Ball Super manga, and honestly, to me, this is what a lot of you guys kind of want to see. This is a lot of you guys wanted to talk about, and this is what you guys would have wanted from your Bardock. So today you actually get a chance to see how your Bardock would have handled Granola's mom, no pun intended, and how it would be different from the way that Minus Bardock handled Granola's mom, which also no pun intended. Also, second thing is, I did drop a video yesterday, and this one talked about why I believe that the change that happened to Bardock is not only fitting to the universe, connecting to Z Bardock especially, but it makes sense, the shift, the change in Bardock when it comes to melding both the ideas of Bardock together, the Minus Bardock and the Z Special Bardock. I'm gonna leave a link to yesterday's video in the description below in the top comment. Make sure you go ahead and check both those links out and subscribe to the channel. Let's go ahead and jump into this Dragon Ball fan manga. We begin with the iconic scene of the deadpan of Bardock's full body, and you see here, this ain't your run-of-the-mill friendly neighborhood Bardock from Dragon Ball Minus. This is the real deal. This is Z Bardock, and he looks just like Z Bardock. Even his facial expression, I didn't realize how different the facial expression is from Z Bardock to the new one, and we have him here put in place in front of Muesli, who is Granola's mom. And actually the panels are taking a little bit different here, because we see here that she is actually pointing her weapon, her fingers, at Bardock, and Bardock scans her only to find out that she is a lower level life form. She has a measly power level of 187 and can't possibly hurt him, and so he finds that amusing, similar to how Bardock, or any Saiyan honestly from the Saiyan saga, would act when faced with a measly inferior threat. But once Muesli fires, this is when the shift changes, and even Bardock catches this on his scouter, which is something that I wish I would have seen in the Minus story or the new chapter, where you get like some sort of change from Muesli's attack on the scouter. I feel like scouters weren't really used effectively or at least at all really in Minus or in any of the flashbacks we've seen so far. I kind of wish we had scouters back, but once she attacks, he says impossible. Her power level is increasing. It's 460 now, and that cuts his shoulder, leaving a nice clean wound right there. But it looks like when we cut back to Muesli, this actually took most of her energy to do. And Bardock is shocked because he actually sees this as a threat. When Bardock gets attacked by Monito, he realizes that the beings, the Namekians, can raise their power level, they can hide their power level, and he only really thought of it as him hiding. This is a completely different situation. This is someone attacking him, and it was meant to be a body shot, so if this would have gone right through Bardock, he probably would have died. So he realizes now that Muesli is extreme of a threat, and she must be taken down, because now he's realized she's used most of her ki, and he is going to send her off with her people to the other world. This Bardock is not here to play, is not here to save Muesli, and is not here to save Granola. This is the Bardock you guys wanted, and that is why I'm covering this, because this is what you guys have been asking for, so you guys get a view, a say in how this happens. Honestly, this Bardock would 100% act this way. I'm not going to even deny it. This is Z Bardock. I love every iteration of Bardock, honestly. I love Z Bardock, I love Xenoverse Bardock, I like Fusion's Bardock, I like Heroes Bardock, and now I like the new Dragon Ball Super Bardock. I like all of them because Bardock is one of my favorite characters, and even each iteration, somewhat different, still holds a lot of Bardock. This is an OG Saiyan, the ones that we were warned about back in Dragon Ball Z. He is not here to play around. And in what I can only imagine is probably an overkill shot, this blast attacks Muesli and goes right for her, enveloping her in Granola in a fiery, cataclysmic blaze. And Bardock even has a punchline. He says, mission complete. The end. This Dragon Ball New Hope was beautifully done. Great splicing of what we saw before with Muesli, and I don't know if you redid Muesli or you took stuff from the Super manga. It looks identical though. Looks great. Bardock looks phenomenal. It's just such a great perspective to get. It's a different perspective, and that's kind of why I wanted to be the one to show you guys this and give you guys my perspective as well as somebody that loves all Bardocks. This Bardock is cool, and this Bardock is what I would imagine the Bardock from Z to act. This would not work in the Dragon Ball Super story at all. I think this actually showcases why it wouldn't work. You keep the Saiyans in this fashion. You keep them in this savage, no nonsense, can be refined, can be redeemed, kill whatever, love to kill kind of fashion. Don't make them empathetic. They become as much villains as Frieza, and that's what Dragon Ball Super is trying to make a distinction between. That the Saiyans aren't as villainous as Frieza. Frieza is the big bad. They want to make a distinction. They don't want the Saiyans to be minor villains next to the major villain that is Frieza. At least that's kind of what I took from the Dragon Ball Super manga. But again, now you guys got to see what would happen with Z Bardock. I think it looks really cool. I just don't think at all it would work for this story or the direction that they're trying to go. Let me know in the comment section below which one you like more. This is going to be BlackScape signing off. Take care, guys.
Subscribe for more content. Or perish.